First episode of the Faithful Four. Is Trent Williams gonna get released from the 49ers? I should make a Faithful Four intro.
That would be lit.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that next show.
One without Brock Purdy.
Off the charts right there.
Yeah. Joined with Tyler, C. LaRocca, Nick Tux, Niners, Brandon Deutsch, Cold Tub Confessions. What's up, boys?
What's up?
What's up? Just chilling.
How was your guys' weekend?
In my depressed 49er stage right now.
My weekend was great. I heard rumors that Brock Purdy's gonna get released soon, so I'm like super hype about that. You know,
who are your sources?
I can't. You know, I can't indulge those yet, but you guys will see. They've been having talks at the combine, like this guy's horrible. Our backup performed the same level. Why did we pay him? That's why they brought Kwesi. Was they're like, bro, he's already gotten straw man for a bad quarterback decision. Let's bring him in and straw man him again for Brock Purdy. You know.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, their biggest news probably today was about Trent Williams. Nick, we'll go with Nick first as he sips on. What is that, Nick?
Michelada.
What's that?
It's
You don't know what that is, bro?
It's like a Mexican beer. It's like beer, clamato, and
this clamato.
It's so
Never did.
This guy said clamato. I just say clamato, not clamato.
Okay, dude. Yeah, you're too white.
Okay.
Anyways,
yeah. What do you think about Trent Williams? What do you think about the news?
dude, I love Trent, man. Like, I'm one of the biggest supporters of Trent, and I agree with what Brandon said earlier. Like, if we release Trent, we actually will have a bottom 5 offensive line, like 100%. But at the same time, 39 million is absolutely absurd, and he has us by the balls. Like,
Yeah.
What are we gonna do at left tackle? Like, he has us by the absolute balls. I almost think we just don't have a choice though, but to release him. Like, we can't keep paying this guy this much money at this point in his like career. We just can't.
Guess what? Before Tyler goes, and he'll agree with me on this one, be much easier to retain Trent Williams if you weren't paying your fucking quarterback $55 million a year. You know, that's why they were able to get this shit done in the past and whiff on all these draft picks with Purdy on a rookie and still be able to sign good players and whiff on like guys like Hargrave and stuff. They don't have any wiggle room. If they release Trent, I think it signals to me, one, they have too much faith in Brock Purdy because you're giving him no protection and he's just going to suck next year if he doesn't have Trent Williams. And two, you're starting to rebuild without telling people. And I think they might have started it this past year, but
Yeah, to continue off that, my thing is you have 2 routes, right? One, John said they're going to be aggressive. It seems like his version of aggressive is to aggressively be fucking worse than they were the year before, because this is the second year in a row he's been aggressive to be worse. But 2, if you're going to rebuild, I don't care. Go for it. But like I said on Twitter earlier, if you're going to rebuild. Let go of Kittle.
That's what
Nick. Get
Tyler,
rid of
that's what-
Christian.
Tyler,
Like-
you were. I was like, I don't know why you wouldn't like this because you've been on the rebuild train. That's why I was kind of confused. But then when you said that, I was like, okay, because it's not really a rebuild. Just getting rid of Trent, it'd be getting rid of everybody, like all the big name players. I don't know, dude. Trent's 30, about to turn. I think is he 38 or 39?
He's 38, but he's still a top 5 left tackle in the league. If you're getting rid of the only solidified position, like think about what, even if you're a Brock Purdy truther, what does he have to work with next year at this point if you get rid of Trent? He has a 30-year-old Christian McCaffrey off of an NFL like record number of touches in the last 20 years. That is it. You have Ricky Pearsall who's not going to be healthy. George Kittle's not going to be back week 1. And even if he is, he's going to be bad. Like I love George. I'm a huge George stan. He's not going to be George. And then you have maybe Juwan, maybe Debo, maybe a 40-year-old Mike Evans, and then Jacob Cowing as your premier receiver. Like, dude, This offense is
Super talented.
just and that's my point. If you're gonna let go of Trent, just rebuild, just fully commit, get rid of all of the old people, and just go for it.
Or the Niners could have easily just drafted a left tackle in like the last couple of years, and then maybe he could have been ready to replace Trent by now. But we just don't want to do that ever.
Not just that, it's like
With
who
John Lynch
wants
drafting,
to
like
to that point, who's going to trade for a 30-year-old running back, even as good as McCaffrey is?
I think you could
Nobody.
get. I think you could get someone like the Chiefs to trade for him for like a 3rd rounder.
No shot.
I don't think he wanted McCaffrey.
Winning a Super Bowl, that'd be so bad for the Niners.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I mean,
won-
sure it would, but at this point, you can't be picky. You can't be picky like that. If you're gonna rebuild, you need to go. Who's gonna give me the most picks? Are they gonna win a Super Bowl next year with him? Who cares? We weren't going to. And you gotta do the Oklahoma City Thunder route. We're just gonna load up on picks, get rid of anyone and everyone that has any semblance of value, and just load up. And then we're gonna commit your rebuild. Get rid of Brock Purdy next year when you can get rid of his contract. And dude, just call this regime or this era, I guess, this last decade era, what it was, a failure. And move forward and build better.
Okay, let's say they actually get rid of Trent. What would they actually like? Let's say they get rid of Trent. What do they do? Like they actually do it. Like one day you wake up and you're like, oh my god, Trent Williams actually just got released.
They're legitimately fucked. Think about it. You now have to, because with Trent there, they've been treading this line, like you guys can chime in, of like not necessarily needing to build offensive line because they just start shifting everything to the left side. And if you get rid of Trent, now you have to address the entire offensive line. You have to address 2 receivers. You have to address your tight end position. You have to address your running back position. You have to address your defensive line. You have to address linebacker, not named Fred Warner. You have to address 2 safeties. You have to address corner as well. So you're rebuilding. Like you're cooked.
I think the corners are fine, and Malik is going to be okay, but they do need a coverage safety. I wouldn't say 2 safeties. It'd be nice to get a depth safety, but like also. I just the problem is like with Tyler's point is I agree. Like I'd rather just rebuild and kind of like wait a few years for us to be good. But like we also can't rely on John Lynch to draft well with picks.
Yep.
You know what I mean? If they go full rebuild. Well, I think the best place forward is like you kind of just you made this bed. You know, you got to sleep in it at least one more year. I think you got to give Trent what he wants. You kind of just got to hope maybe by blind luck, you can get a blue chip player in the draft or 2 of them. Maybe you trade for a Crosby. I mean, I know Tyler doesn't want to trade for Crosby, but like, dude, I would not care trading 2 picks because I know John Lynch can't pick anyways. So if they trade 2 picks for Crosby, like I'm cool. At least they'll be contenders next
I don't
year.
think Crosby's leaving. Like Brandon,
I don't think he's leaving.
And we argued, Brandon. Me and Brandon just argued. We argued on Grant's stream that we don't. You guys both thought Crosby's leaving. Then the guy, whoever just came out today, said he's not leaving. I'm telling you, Crosby's not leaving. He's a Raider. He's not leaving.
He's not going to be a Niner. They will not do a deal with us unless they absolutely fleece us. Like they hate
Bears.
the Niners.
He's gonna go to the Bears, probably.
But like, if you think the Bears don't even have the cap space, I know a lot of people have been saying that their cap situation is like hell. It is horrible. Their cap situation. They're going to have to dump so many players to get Crosby's contract on that, like to get Crosby over there. Like, and I agree with Brandon. Who else are you going to pay? They're not trading for Justin Jefferson. They're not going to pay for they're not trading for a blue chip player. They're most likely not getting Crosby. If they get Crosby and let go of Trent, then sure, that makes sense. I wouldn't criticize them for that. But let's be real. They're not going to get Crosby. They'll say we tried, and then that's it. Like, so you're not going to get, so they're not signing Tyler Linderbaum. They're not paying anyone this money. They're just going to hold it. So just give it to them for the year. Say, okay, fine. You can have your whatever, $38 million this year because we're not giving it to anyone else.
What age?
Realistically, how long do we think Trent's going to play?
I think
at this point, if we give him an extension, I mean, we've been talking about it every year for the past 3 years, have we not? Like, oh, is Trent going to play another year? Is Trent going to play another year? Like, we're just kicking the can down the road on his cap hit. Eventually, it's going to happen, right?
So that's what I'm saying. Just eat it. Just eat it this year. Like that. I think that's what me and Brandon are saying. Just eat it. You're not paying anyone else.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know.
What else are you going to do? Unless, again, you have a blue chip player like Crosby coming in or a Justin Jefferson coming in or someone that you're paying a shitload of money, which knowing John Lynch and knowing Parag, we're not. Like, why are you going to hold the money to roll over for? What's the point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can at least pretend you're trying to contend next year by paying Trent.
I think Trent has like 1 or 2 more years left and then he's done.
Yeah. I think at most you can give him like a 2-year, I don't know, 40 million and then be like, well,
but he already has 1 year left on his contract, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just this year. It's 1 year,
Yeah,
38.
so if we gave him a 2-year, then it'd be 3 more years. And
bro,
then you're
they
just
said
pushing the cap hit.
if they release Trent, they're only saving 4. They're still paying 30 of it. So there's literally no point to release him over 4 million. They're not releasing him over 4 million.
Another thing too is I just don't like the biggest thing is I don't want us to give Trent all this money and then John Lynch sits back and says, you know what? God damn, did I do a lot of work on this offensive line this offseason? Like getting Trent back. Like we don't have to.
Did you not see what he said today?
What did he say?
He literally said he's happy with the 4 the 4
And that
offensive
may be
linemen,
the
contrary to what the fans think. Like,
who's the 4th? Brendel? They don't have a second guard.
Yeah, McKivitz, Brendel, Pooney,
Colby,
and
and Connor Colby.
Brendel is like Connor Colby's ass. Brendel's ass. McKivitz is actually not bad. McKivitz is actually
100%. But that is what he said today.
I'm not worried about Brendel. Like for the point, like the thing is like they can draft a center this year to like learn behind him for one last year. He's not going to be on the team in 2 years, Brendel. So
yeah,
like,
Coogan.
I mean, neither is
I like Coogan. Yeah,
neither's John Lynch.
But they need a second guard, bro. Like that's why I want to sign Elijah Vera-Tucker. I know he's coming off of an injury. Like I don't give a shit. Sign him.
Yeah,
dude, they only have one good guard, and Pooney. I guess like he did have a bad year last year, but I still believe in Pooney. He had that PCL thing all year long. He had didn't he have a PCL injury and he actually played through it, unlike Pearsall?
Yeah, Pooney's a good player, bro.
I like Pooney. I think the biggest thing is the biggest position on that offensive line that we need is Jake Brendel had good moments here and there. I think it's left guard. Like we have no left guard right now. We have Ben Barch. That guy is literally the worst player I've ever seen. You guys say Purdy's bad. Ben Barch is worse. I don't give a shit what you guys say.
But we're not paying Ben Barch $55 million a year, so I'll criticize him a lot less.
Low key, I like Connor Colby and run blocking. He just can't pass block to save his life.
And dude,
I agree with that.
I don't even like Connor Colby. He's fucking 7th round draft pick. Let's draft an offensive lineman in the 2nd round, 3rd, maybe even 1st. Why do we have a guy in the 7th round? Oh yeah, it doesn't look. He's a 7th round pick. Like he's not supposed to be a starter.
They don't value O line, bro. And then the problem is then you get hits like Pooney in the 3rd round, and then they go, see, we could get an offensive lineman who's a starter in the 3rd round and then they just keep doing it.
Yeah, here's my thing. I think. My biggest thing here is we're acting like they're gonna somehow like John Lynch is gonna completely reshape how he thinks as a draft.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen. This is John Lynch's last year's GM. Like we said it last time we talked. I said it on Grant's show. They didn't extend him. They're not going to extend him. Kyle's not accepting an extension for a reason. He probably wants to wait to see who they're bringing in. John Lynch is cooked unless he absolutely annihilates this draft. Like I'm saying, he hits in the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and another later round.
Hey,
he has to hit
Tyler,
like crazy. But
this is a great transition to the next topic. You know why they're going to hit this draft? Because Kwesi Adofo-Mensah, he's back. Let's go.
And that's my thing, man. It's just there in that right there. It wasn't like, oh, Kwesi's going to be a big part of the room. It just shows they actually will not change their way of thinking. They're bringing in another old guard guy that was here before, that's been in our process, that knows our system.
Tyler, didn't Kwesi get the Vikings job because he was actually good at drafting, and then when he went to the Vikings, he was just shit at drafting?
Yeah, so did Adam Peters, and Adam Peters sucked ass too. Everyone that goes to the Niners is good at drafting until they have to draft, and then they look like John Lynch 2.0.
And nobody ever takes credit for the picks for the Niners unless it's Brock, and then they throw it on the QB coach who's gone anyway.
They're terrible, bro. And so and that's my thing is this offseason, I hate to say it, I have zero faith in the 49ers this offseason. I think they're going to go through free agency, maybe sign Mike Evans, which is a shit signing anyways. And then sign probably a couple vets at the bottom of the free agency list you can get for a veterans minimum, and then go draft a bunch of dog shit, and maybe one is going to pop off from the third round.
Tyler, who would you rather, Jawan Jennings or Mike Evans on the same exact contract?
Jesus Christ. Like,
that's like
That's
shit and
so-
diarrhea. It's like shit and
like,
diarrhea. Which one
I
do
mean,
you want?
obviously, I'd rather go Mike Evans just because he's a proven like guy. But like,
So, I mean, like,
regardless, that is just horrible.
He's
That
like
is
the worst
absolutely
fit.
horrible.
He's the worst.
Yeah.
fit
He is
for
the
Purdy.
worst fit. Our quarterback cannot make him work.
What do you
He's
guys think about
horrible.
Wan'Dale Robinson though? If the Niners
I
haven't got
think
Wan'Dale
that would be a
Robinson,
good signing, but he's going
I
to
think-
command too much money.
Yeah,
he
he
will.
will.
Yeah, him and Pierce are going to get like both of them 20+ mil a year.
You think Wandale's going to
I
get
don't-
20 plus?
I
I
do
don't think
not- I don't
Wandale's
think-
getting that much.
I could
money.
see
No
around
way.
like 14, 15 max. I
But
don't think he's
Tennessee
getting
has
more than
fuck
that.
you money, so they'll just go and get Jawan or Wandale and just drop.
Go
20
ahead.
mil.
That's
Yes,
true.
please God outbid us for Jawan Jennings, so it's not an option.
Brandon, what do you think about Kwesi Adefo-Mensah joining the 49ers again? Sorry, I love saying his name. Brandon, try to say his
mean-
name. Actually, no. Before you start talking, try to say his name. Go.
Kwesi Adofo-Mensah.
Oh, okay. The boy got it. Okay. I don't know. How to say
Yeah,
his name.
the thing is with him is he got blamed for McCarthy. I think it was probably KOC. You know,
I'd agree,
yes. 100%.
KOC is just like he wanted to go the cheaper route. He knew Darnold was good, but had limitations, which was obvious. But
Mhm.
he didn't watch enough of the Michigan tape. I'm sure Kwesi wanted Bo Nix or somebody like.
I
even-
cannot fucking believe they got baited into drafting that kid. He was
Dude, he was
horrible.
He had the best offensive line, best running back,
Running
best
back.
defense in the country.
You want to
and-
know when I knew he was shit? Was the Penn State game. They were down at the half. They did not attempt a single pass his senior year in the second half and won the game. And I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh yeah, he's shit." You like if
Yep.
if your coach is not giving you the ball to throw it one time in a comeback victory, you're shit.
Yeah.
100%. I don't think he would have made that pick, honestly, without KOC's
Nah.
insistence on it. His other firsts weren't that bad. Like Jordan
No.
Addison's a good pick. Dallas
Oh,
Turner, pretty good. You know, I'm not a Dallas Turner stan. People love him. I think he's okay. I think he's probably above average, but he's not like Jared Verse or Will Anderson, right?
Yeah.
So like
Mm-mm.
he's fine. Like
I'll give him
I
credit
think-
though. He did pick like best player available. Like he
Oh,
at
yeah.
least he tried. He definitely looked and did that philosophy.
I'd rather have him draft than John Lynch. There's no doubt about it because at
I'd
least
rather
I know
have
what
him.
he's gonna look at the board and take BPA always.
He's like
So
a
who
better
do you think-
version of John Lynch, like a little bit better.
Yeah, it's like shit and then a polished shit. And then
Yeah.
Kwesi's
It's like
polished.
Walmart. Like John Lynch is like Timu, and Kwesi's like
Yeah.
John
Yeah.
Lynch just needs to be the face. Like,
And
if
I
they-
will
they-
say Kwesi did kind of get screwed. Like Louis Cine as a prospect actually was not a bad snack. Like as a prospect purely without hindsight, he was not a bad prospect to go after.
no.
It's just he just sucked. Like I don't know.
the problem
Yeah.
is he signed Hargrave and
Yeah, that was bad.
you know that was bad, and then he signed the other DT from Washington, and that was not a good.
Oh,
Good
De'Aaron
signing.
Payne. Yeah.
Yeah, that was not a great signing. In
Which
retrospect.
Sean Lynch wanted both of those got Hargrave and tried signing De'Aaron Payne when he signed with Minnesota.
Dude, he
which
tried
is
signing the other
insane.
guy too. Who was the third guy from Washington? There was another guy
Yeah, I
older
know exactly
player
what you're talking
that he
about.
wanted. I'm blanking on his name, but he wanted him so bad. Remember, the fan base was like in tears.
Who
when we
he
didn't-
went to Chicago as well, right? I think he went to Chicago.
Wait, are you guys talking about last year's draft?
Yeah, no, it was
No,
last year's free agency.
Oh, okay.
Dude, they were always, and then like Devontae Adams took a meeting with them, and they offered him like 10 million a year or like 5 million a year or some shit, and he was just like, "What the fuck? Like, why did you take this meeting?"
John
It's like
Lynch
such an
criminal.
unserious organization, dude.
And that's the thing is like
Yeah.
I know like I talked about it in Grants, like a lot of people try and like I guess blame Kyle. Kyle probably does have a lot of control in the draft room, but there is no way scouting is on Kyle. Building the entire
No.
draft board is on Kyle. Making every single pick is on Kyle. Like you're
I just don't know how shit they can be at drafting, dude. It can't be this freaking hard. It can't be that hard.
they can because they have a terrible scouting department. Like, I wish to God they were forced to release draft boards post-draft, because I guarantee you John Lynch would be fucking fired if he had to actually release these draft boards. They are probably so bad. It is
Dude,
unreal.
John Lynch and the scouting department wanted Trey Lance, and Kyle wanted Mac Jones. And in
Yes.
retrospect, it seemed like you should have probably trusted Kyle with that, because that's the perfect.
And Mac
quarterback
even
for him.
said it, and then people tried back to go, well, no. Kyle switched up last night. No. Kyle would never have
You know
done
what the
that.
issue was? They shouldn't have even fucking traded the
No,
picks. They
they
could have
shouldn't
gotten
have
Mac
traded
at their
up.
own pick.
Yeah,
That was the
like,
problem. He would have been
and I think-
available.
Again, I was excited for Trey Lance because I didn't realize Kyle was such a bad quarterback developer. Like, I thought, oh, Kyle, he's going to be able to develop a project like this. Also, Trey Lance got hurt, which stunts your growth. But yeah, that was rough. I mean, that's why when Atlanta was interviewing Josh Williams, I was like, in what universe are you guys looking at the 49ers saying, we need people from that front office? Like, are you guys out of your minds? If Kyle Shanahan was any other quarterback in the NFL, John Lynch and whoever that was would be gone like years ago.
Not just that, I want to say one more thing, because like you bring up a good point how it's not completely on Kyle. I'll go as far as saying this. I think the fans are like, how do I say it? I think they're manipulated in the sense that they think this roster is very good when Kyle's coaching kind of just takes it.
It's incredible.
Disguises it very well. Like that team had no business winning 12 games. Everyone's like, oh, we should fire Kyle Shanahan. Okay, what do you think Brock Purdy's going to do with that roster without Kyle Shanahan? They'd win 2 games. 2.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? They have no talent at receiver. They have no talent at their backup running back spot for all we know. Now, I don't.
Jordan James is a dog.
Sitting Jordan James and sitting Jordan Watkins and all that shit and his
So
refusal
annoying.
to.
Yeah, that shit
play
is
those
stupid
guys.
by Kyle.
It
That
is dumb.
Kyle's Achilles heel. For sure.
I think the benefits outweigh the costs in terms of like him as a coach. Like, I don't think they get anywhere
for
near
sure.
those Super Bowls without him. Like,
Well,
you know what
yeah.
I mean?
That's my thing. Like,
I agree.
people will always be like, well, you wanted Kyle fired. I said last year for Ben Johnson specifically. Like, that's my thing. When you have, because again, Kyle's been coached he was eight years at that point. Now, when people are saying, Kyle, who are you going to get? You're not going to hire Saul over him. I'm sorry. That would have been a joke.
Yeah.
You're not going to hire like any of the prospects this year. They were all shit. There's no prospects on the horizon that are going to even come close to Kyle right now, at least within the next year or two. Like,
Dude, we could have had Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, could have been the Steelers.
Only person that wants to get rid of Kyle is
Grant Cohn.
Bingo. That's the only guy that wants to get rid of
Like,
Kyle.
and that's what I think. Like and you can like make like I see people like make arguments like Marcus Freeman, Dan Lanning, and I think those are cool culture setter guys. But do I trust them like I would have trusted a Ben Johnson?
I don't
to
trust
take it
Marcus
over?
Freeman,
Nah.
dude. That guy's good, but it's like, dude, I don't trust that guy.
He's not an X's
I
and
don't know.
O's guy. He's a
No.
He's a
he's
culture
like
guy.
Dan Campbell, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
what I mean?
Culture guys, in my opinion, are great when you're building a team. They are
Yes.
horrible once you have an elite roster. At that
agree.
point, they are absolute liabilities.
Yeah,
Well-
that's true.
John Lynch also today said Jacob Cowing that they're gonna, they think Jacob Cowing could have a breakout year. Nick, what do you think? Is Jacob Cowing?
I don't know, dude. I mean, I liked Callan coming out actually
Oh
of
my
college.
God.
Like, I think he's a good route runner. I don't know
Dude.
why. Like, this is the thing about all these receivers. Like that point that Brandon and Tyler just made. Like, I don't understand what it is and what it takes for them to play like Jordan Watkins. I don't know what it is that Kyle has in his head where he's like not giving them playing time. Because if I knew that, like if we knew that information, I feel like it'd be a lot easier to talk about the player. Because one, we haven't seen him since college. Like Jacob Cowing, we literally haven't seen. Same with Jordan Watkins. Like we heard good things about Jordan Watkins specifically in training camp, but we never saw him,
Yeah.
And I feel like that was the same thing with Cowing. Like you hear things, but you never see them. So it's, I don't know.
They
I don't
did
know.
say Kyle said in his exit press conference, he said it was because of their injuries. He used those as scapegoat. Meanwhile, Ricky
Yeah,
Pearsall
does.
somehow played. And like, dude, and again, that's my thing. This is it's statements like this that just continue to be like, yeah, this is gonna be an awful offseason that people I already lost hope. When he said this, like, okay, so they're not gonna make a move for a receiver. The
Yeah.
Jordan Addison was smoke. They're not good. The Mike Evans or Debo is going to be their big signing. And then
Okay,
they're
but who
gonna-
would you rather want, Mike Evans or Debo?
Dude, Mike Evans. If
Mike
I-
Evans, but
bro.
it's
No,
If
no.
Debo,
think
if I see
so.
Debo, like, dude, I see how
There's
take
no
Debo.
way, Brandon.
No, dude.
way.
Listen why. Listen why.
No, bro.
He's
No,
gonna
I
be
don't even want
cheaper.
to.
One, he's gonna be cheaper. Two, look, we're comparing basically. Do you want chlamydia or herpes? Basically, right now. Okay, I mean, neither are good.
And
okay?
listen,
But-
we've had chlamydia before. Okay, I don't want it again.
Cool,
Give me
cool.
something
Okay,
new.
Debo Samuel. I would rather have because Brock Purdy can't throw the fucking ball downfield. So at least
Okay,
Debo
but
can get
Brandon,
it
Mike-
as a
Brandon-
screen and then like
Yeah,
run a
but
little
with
bit.
Mike Evans, you throw it up or throw it back.
And he's gonna catch it, yeah.
No,
Debo's
it's
not
gonna be
doing either of
intercepted
those.
because it's gonna be 10 yards.
Debo's
in front of
fat
him.
ass.
No.
Debo's fat ass is running super slow and doing little slant routes. Listen, Brock Purdy doesn't have an arm, but Brock Purdy could just toss it up to Mike Evans, and Mike Evans can make an insane catch. Debo
toss
can't
is
even
a
do that.
Very good adjective for what Brock does too.
What
He
do you-
tosses
dude, he can't even
slant.
throw-
He
Remember that
tosses.
touchdown to Debo
He
against
tosses
Seattle
drag
last year?
routes.
If
Dude,
we
like-
re-sign Debo Samuel, dude, I've seen so many edits on TikTok like, "Oh, please bring him back, dude." If we we're gonna sign him. We're gonna sign.
And-
Dude, I saw him
and
partying
here's
at
my
the
other
club. I
thing.
knew they were going to sign him right then at the Super Bowl. thing. Like, he was
100%. And
chilling
we're
with
gonna
the
get to
boys.
watch 45 tunnel screens with somehow all 11 defenders getting their hands on
But
him.
you
Like,
know why? You know
And
why?
here-
'Cause we
of
don't have
course
an
I do,
onion.
Brand.
We have no separator downfield, so of course they're
Of
all
course
11
I know
defenders are
why.
going to be
And-
like, oh yeah, there's Debo. The
This is
only
my
thing that
thing
makes
about,
the
like-
offense work is Christian, and he's going to be hurt. So they're going to win like 4 games if he gets hurt.
Yeah. Which
Yeah,
honestly, I'm
100%.
excited for because that means Brock Purdy is finally going to be gone and he will not be my quarterback.
Dude, we might
I
get
love
Arch
that.
Manning
God.
if we're asked next
No,
year. We
no,
might get
please
Arch,
Arch
Manning.
Manning. Oh,
Please
I'd kill
don't.
myself.
I love how you
Kill
say though
myself.
that CMC makes the offense work. And it's so funny because if you really like think about that statement, like the 49ers offense is so inept that we have to have a running back who should be playing receiver at this point, coming out of the backfield and schooling linebackers that
This
are
is-
ass. Like that is
I-
our offense. It's
Bro,
literally
I
just
said this.
absolutely putting Neosporin on it in a giant open wound, bro, and being like, yeah, it's good. It'll work.
I said this on like stream with Grant.
Gosh.
I actually think with Kyle Shanahan's offense, an elite running back is more important to him than an elite quarterback. If they could, like, I guarantee you, if Kyle had a choice, right, 2 paths, he had like Joe Burrow as his quarterback in path A, and like whoever the fuck at running
Bijan.
back, or B, he had Bijan Robinson at running back and Mac Jones at quarterback. The Mac Bijan offense
Oh,
with
for
Kyle
sure.
would be so much better.
I mean,
in a Super
dude,
Bowl, I
think
Joe
about in
Burrow-
history. Think about in history. Like he
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
Mostert and he ran him to the ground. And literally in that game against Green Bay, he had Jimmy throw the ball one time the whole game.
One time.
Like,
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, bro, if
Like,
I
of
was the
course.
Niners, I would do everything in my power to get like a Jeremiah Love or a Bijan Robinson because that's what Kyle needs. He
Yeah,
doesn't.
Jeremiah
need,
Love's not gonna
He
Or
fall.
doesn't-
Mackay Lemon. They need someone.
he doesn't.
like
He
that,
doesn't
too.
need an elite
Yeah.
quarterback, but Kyle needs an elite running back.
But the thing is,
And-
okay, let me ask you this, Tyler, because what happens if the Niners know Brock stinks now long term and they don't
They
want his
do.
contract?
100%.
And they're intentionally not going to sign anybody but Debo so that he looks like complete shit and they get a
I
top
was gonna
pick.
make that point earlier.
So,
because
yeah,
that's
No.
something that could very well happen.
Maj, I think you're thinking of it as like a malicious. I think what they're saying is like they want to head into so if you think about it, 2027 is when everyone's contracts are cooked. So
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
and they have outs in like Nick, they have outs in George, they have outs in Fred, they have outs. John's contract's gone, and then they have an out in Purdy. So I actually could see that if they're like, you know what, we're just gonna fucking suck again, and then Kyle, we're gonna extend you and rebuild around you in a new GM. Because again, I don't think there's any way Kyle leaves the building unless Kyle says I want out. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think he would. I think he has too much pride. Like this is his organization. Like
Yeah.
his dad was kind of like known as. I know he ended up leaving
Yeah.
Denver, but he was known as Denver. Like he wants to win Super Bowls in San Francisco.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
I don't think he's going to go anywhere.
so
I agree
I
with that.
could see it, but
But who would be the quarterback? I think off the top of my head, the perfect Kyle Shanahan quarterback, and I fucking hate
Drew
him,
Aller.
is probably Julian Sayin in next year's draft because he just gets
oh
the
yeah,
ball
he
out
would be
quick
good.
and throws slants and shit.
But
But he
here's
also
my
can't
thing.
throw the ball downfield.
Guys,
I'm
I
telling
actually
you,
think
they've
I think
gotta
Sam could
draft-
be good.
I think Sand could be good in a Kyle offense, but I also think they should take a flyer on Aller this year. I
Yeah.
really,
yeah,
really
dude,
do think
Aller-
they
They
should take a
won't.
flyer.
But the problem is, Kyle, can he develop Aller to process at the level
that's-
he needs
yeah.
for his offense?
Maybe.
Because Aller might be more of a McVay guy, where if he can learn behind Stafford, he's like a superstar in three.
Maybe.
If you watch his tape, Aller has like by far the best arm in the class. There's no question.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
physical traits are off the charts. He just kind of looks like a deer in headlights sometimes with his decision
My
making.
biggest thing with Aller is he improves every year. Like I've seen him since like his senior year of high school, bro. His senior year of high school to freshman year in college was a huge jump. Then freshman to sophomore, huge jump. Sophomore to junior,
Yeah.
huge jump. Like,
But
he's
also,
been better.
Then
to
he got
your
hurt.
point, Brandon. Yeah,
Yeah.
true. But to your point, Brandon, the things that Aller lacks in, Brock kind of excels in. And so
Yep.
if he could sit behind Brock and learn footwork, accuracy, timing, anticipation, like
Accuracy.
that's something that could be pretty sick. Yeah,
I don't know if they'll be able to get him because I actually think he'll probably move up to the QB 2 or 3. Like
I do too.
you know.
I think he's going to throw out the.
You know who's
combine
gonna
and
be
he's
QB1?
gonna
Who do
get britches.
who do you think he's going to be 2? You think he goes before Simpson? I do
No, I
not.
think he'll be 3.
he's probably
don't-
going to be
I don't think
3,
he goes-
but like Simpson has a lot of problems too. Like Simpson is a better right now, but like he doesn't have. He's started 1 year. Like Aller has started 4 years in college.
For
pretty
sure.
much. You
Yeah,
know, like
for
that
sure.
helps a little bit. I think he's seen a lot of defenses. Now again, Penn State did him no favors. That was a horrible offense.
Yeah.
But like
it was the Tyler
know.
Warren show last
I
year.
think-
Andrew Aller's still young as fuck. He
He's
has a
21,
lot of
isn't he?
experience. And yeah, and he's young as shit. He's 2 years
guess
younger
what?
than Simpson.
he could see over the line of scrimmage. Can my quarterback please see over the fucking line of scrimmage, bro? No tipped passes.
Bring
Jesus
Jimmy
Christ.
back.
Every ball is fucking tipped because Purdy
I'm on
can't
board
see
with
it.
that. I'm on board with that. I love Brock. But
Bro.
those tip passes make me lose my fucking
Dude,
mind.
I fucking almost broke my TV when I saw like I forgot who it was this year, but someone was
Just
wide
wait.
open in a big
Just wait
moment,
till
and
Brock
all
Purdy
was
throws a
tipped.
tip pass.
Yeah.
Just wait till Brock Purdy throws a tip pass in the Super Bowl, but it tips off the defender and just rockets down the field for a touchdown. And the Niners
What
in the
Super Bowl? What Super
Next
Bowl?
year, you don't think
That's
we're
so
making
fine.
it?
Are you playing
Tyler,
like
you
Madden?
know.
Oh, you're
Tyler,
playing like
Tyler,
Madden, like Madden
Tyler,
franchise. for
Tyler,
the
you're
Super
just
Bowl?
so fake. I think the Niners are going to make it every year.
I did until I saw Jacob Cowing's going to be a breakout star, and Kwesi got hired back into my.
and they're happy with the offensive line.
Can I say one?
Another thing about Cowing that pissed me off is Jordan Watkins is better than him. He's
Yes,
better.
and
He's
he didn't
literally
play.
better than him.
He didn't-
Now, why is he the breakout? If he said Jordan Watkins is going to be a breakout, I'm like, okay, I fuck with that. I actually could see that. Like,
Yeah.
because he's
But-
he's
okay.
so
Jacob,
bad.
and I know for a fact this year, Jacob Cowing's injury was not that bad. No way,
but
he
listen,
should have been
I-
out that long. Dude,
It's
Jacob
his body
Cowing,
type, though, Mosh. It's his body type. Like that's the thing. Watkins looks the part. Like he looks like
Yes.
an NFL receiver. Cowing looks like he would get killed. He looks like me if I was playing slot running across the middle. I'm gonna get killed, bro.
Can I say one thing about
Dude.
that statement really quick? If Jacob Cowing actually becomes good, I'm gonna be so fucking mad because what the fuck was he doing not playing for 2 years if he ends up being good? Same thing with
100%,
especially this
bro.
year. Especially
100%.
this
Hey,
year.
Hey,
Watch James have a career year next year, like an Eli Mitchell.
You know what's so
20,
funny
21 year,
too? You know
and
what's
then
so
we're gonna be
funny?
like, what the fuck?
So not this past year, but the year before, like Cowing's rookie year, I go out to LA to watch the Rams Niner game. Okay. And this is when we had like everybody out, like Debo was out, Ayuk was out, right? And this is the
Yeah.
game that Juwan Jennings goes off for like 200 yards and 3 touchdowns. So I meet up with Jesse before the game, and me and Jesse are walking into the stadium, and me and him both go, "Oh, I think Cowing's gonna have a crazy game today." Just for him to sit on the bench and Juwan go for 200 yards and 3 touchdowns, not even get a fucking catch.
Okay,
I
the
was like,
best thing Jacob Cowing did this year was make coffee for that coffee place.
Pearsall. He
That
there with
was
Pearsall.
God, that duo, Pearsall and Cowing. What a freaking duo.
I mean, the thing is, Cowing just kind of looks like a beta male too, which is like sad. Like he just kind of looks. No, like he looks soft. Like you look in his eyes and you don't see any dog in him. You know, I think that's another problem. Like, and I hate to say it. I hate to
Okay.
say it. Like,
And here's another problem, right? Is bro, like, here's my biggest problem with Brock Purdy, right? And people may think I'm being ridiculous. This motherfucker has a receiver that they just paid over $100 million a year, and he is working out with Ricky Pearsall and Jacob Cowing in the offseason. I hated that so much, dude. Like, we need, if you're going to have if Jacob Cowing's going to be breakout, whatever, him and Brock Purdy need to be best friends. Whoever is your wide receiver one needs to be best friends with your franchise quarterback. And like, I don't understand like why this wasn't more of a big deal. Like,
Yeah.
Purdy never had private workouts of Brandon. Brandon was literally saying Purdy should be MVP. Purdy's great. Purdy's amazing. Debo was doing it. They were both wearing jackets for Purdy. And then when Ayuk was up for extension, Purdy didn't say shit. When Ayuk was hurt, Purdy didn't say shit. When he was rehabbing, Purdy didn't work out with him at all. It's like, bro, receivers are divas. Part of being a franchise quarterback is kind of sucking off your wide receiver.
You bring up that point, though. It's actually very true. Because like when, like that was a big thing. Like Ayuk and Debo were dick sucking Purdy. Like it was actually kind of bad. But then right when Ayuk was going through a little bit of trauma, Purdy kind of was like, you know what? I ain't gonna do shit. I ain't gonna say shit. Whatever. Like I don't. That is kind of weird.
Like same with Debo. And then look what happens to George though. Purdy's like, oh yeah, George is gonna be back. I know George is gonna be back. Brother, you didn't say anything about Ayuk.
You know why?
Purdy's
Tyler.
still working out with George.
Maybe he thought he wasn't going to be back.
Probably because he hurt him.
Cabo click. 2 words.
Dude,
Yeah, it is
hate all
Cabo
that
click.
Shit.
Yeah,
Because
100%.
Ayuk was not in the Cabo click. That's why
Yeah.
he got the
Get
fit.
Alec Pierce, put him with Purdy, put him in the Clavo click. Sure, they don't work together, but at least give Purdy a best friend that he's
Okay.
throwing to at receiver.
Can I give? Okay, we've been pretty negative, and I get why.
I was just about to say that.
I'm gonna
Everybody's
get
been
one
my
positive.
problem. No, my problem. Yeah, let's
My
hear it.
one positive, addition by subtraction. If Juwan Jennings is off the fucking team, they'll be better. Because then Purdy
Yes.
won't throw to him 1,000 fucking times a game, bro, and go behind him when he's slow as shit. Like,
True.
dude, thank God.
Jordan
Get the
Watkins
fuck
should have
out of
been.
there, dude.
The
Jordan
biggest thing is-
Watkins needs to play. The only positive if they don't make a move at receiver is Jordan Watkins.
Dude, Jordan Watkins posted his combine times last year. He was one of the fastest receivers, and
Yes,
we needed to
dude.
get fast, and we didn't play him. How stupid are we? How
Bro,
dumb?
We
in-
need Danny
in-
Gray back.
Bro, in camp, Jordan Watkins was cooking everyone. Jordan Watkins was cooking Leonardo.
Pretty great.
You know what we need? Okay, this sounds crazy. We need some fucking criminals, bro. Like the teams that win.
No,
Super Bowls
no,
now-
I was just about to say
No,
that, bro.
dude.
No, the SMU's receivers of Danny Gray shit. Now we got Rasheed Rice who's committing a felony every other week. No, I'm done
But the
with
teams
the
with
SMU
criminals
guys.
win
I love
Super
Tyler.
Bowls,
I
bro.
love Tyler's face.
They win
Brendan
Super
said, "You were
Bowls.
criminals." Tyler's like, what
Bro,
what
they
did you
win
just
Super
say?
Bowls. Look at the old school Raiders. They were all criminals. They won Super Bowls. Look at the fucking Chiefs, bro. You know how many guys committed crimes on their fucking team? We have too
Wait.
many docile players.
Wait, hold on, real quick. I think I could tell the difference between the Chiefs criminals and then the 49ers. Who's the Chiefs quarterback again?
You talking about
Patrick Mahomes. Yeah. Like how many times he won? MVP?
but hey, Tyler, don't forget his dad is a certified criminal.
Yeah,
Like,
but
that's DUI
this is what I'm
weekly.
saying. This is what I'm
That's a
saying.
DUI weekly.
I'm
Like,
loosely kidding. You could tell that was probably satire. I hope people don't quote me on that. And like, but my point is,
But I will
need
say-
people that are hard nosed.
Brandon wants Jordan
I
Addison
get it, I
so
get it,
bad.
I get it,
I
man,
need
get it.
I need a quarterback. And this is what I was saying when Purdy was starting to Dougie. I loved it. I love the cockiness, the energy, the confidence. But you need to have that all the time, bro. Like
Bro.
Yeah,
Purdy only
yeah.
had it when he was beating the shit out of
Dude, he
horrible
stat pads
garbage.
so much. He
Like-
stat pads so much.
Bro, that's what I
fucking
was
hate it.
saying. Like, you got it. Like
Fucking hate it.
Baker Mayfield. I would love him as my quarterback. Why? Because the dude will lower his shoulder on like a third down and it'll be 4th and 2, and he's still talking shit. That
want
just
Mac.
hypes your team.
Tyler, the
And
best
yes,
video
Mac
ever-
was the same thing. Mac,
Tyler,
bro, he's what's up
Yeah,
then? Like, let's
best
go. Like,
video ever. Tyler, I know for a fact you've seen this because you like Baker. It was that the Seattle game, and he was like talking to that fan dude. That was so sick.
dude, I
love
love
that.
it. Like, and when Mac's getting hit 50 times, you just get off,
Yeah.
dog. Like,
Dude,
I-
why do you think
like-
Purdy rushed back? Because Mac looked
Yes,
so good, and
bro.
the players loved him. They respect the fuck out of him. You see who's the funniest guy.
I
on the
did
team?
love
Mac Jones.
I did
You
love
know?
that Mac was getting absolutely killed. He's like laying on the turf for like 2 minutes and then just
Bro,
gets back up and he's
that's
still
why
just
I
in it,
didn't
bro.
understand why people were like, "Oh, Mac wouldn't have done better against Seattle." Yes, he fucking would have. He literally would have.
I don't know if
Purdy
anybody
didn't
does
do
well in
anything.
that game, but
I
yeah,
didn't say
he
do
would have
well.
gotten
He'd
the
have
ball
been
out quick.
better than Purdy. He would have
because he would have gotten the
100%
ball
been
out
better than
quicker. Purdy tried to extend plays. He did his usual like
Yeah.
high risk,
Yeah.
high reward. And I'll give Purdy credit. He's great every once in a while at making that fucking bonkers play that you're like, well, holy shit. Only a few quarterbacks in the league can do that. Well, only a few will try it.
That's my
The thing
quarterback.
He's also like bottom 3 in the NFL once he holds the ball past like 3.5 seconds. But yeah, well, he's great. He looks great before he lets go of the football. It looks awesome.
Dude, okay, so give me this. Would you rather have Jimmy G?
No.
Okay, thank
So
you.
we have an upgrade over
Tyler.
Jimmy
If you
G.
said yes,
Yeah.
Tyler, then I would actually be okay. You're trolling.
Not
No.
even
I bet
at
you Grant
5
would have said
million.
Jimmy G.
I hated Jimmy
No,
G, bro.
not even at 5
I
million.
despise Jimmy. Here's the thing.
Tyler, no.
Here's
Who do you hate more, Tyler? Jimmy G or
Here's-
Brock Purdy?
Brock Purdy, because Jimmy G Jimmy G was never treated like a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. Like, we never had to play this pretend game where Brock Purdy's
he
like-
also played 5 games, won all 5, and was paraded around like we just won a Super Bowl, and they handed him a contract on a silver platter for $100 million.
Okay, yes, but at
So,
that
like,
point,
let's not act like he wasn't a little bit.
Sure, he was, but at that point, like, it made sense. Jimmy was still young. He looked good on the Patriots. Then he came to Niners and looked really good on the Niners with shit. Brock Purdy's never looked good with shit. And like Jimmy, in my opinion, kind of earned it more than Purdy did. Like, it's just,
Well, remember how good Jimmy's stats were with prime Christian before he got
Yeah.
hurt? Kittle, Debo, Ayuk. They were identical to Purdy once he took
but
over.
Purdy and Jimmy have the same issues. They have no arm. They get happy feet when they hold the ball too long, turn it over. And
So
then-
Jimmy
Jimmy's
makes
happy
worse
feet were
decisions.
way worse. Yeah,
He makes worse decisions, but I'll give him credit. He gets the ball out quicker.
Yeah, he
Brock
gets the
Purdy.
ball at quitter. As long as it's not the fourth quarter, Jimmy was like great.
Yeah.
He'd
And I'll
get the
give
ball out
Brock
quick.
credit.
was
He's got some
decisive.
balls. He kind of plays well in big moments. Like
He does
at
have
least,
balls.
Like, he has
Yeah,
balls.
it's like once he throws like 2-3 picks, fumbles it, like, dude, that's when he really locks in. Like, oh shit, this game's like out of reach. Now I can like let loose and perform.
How many
It's super
quarterbacks?
cool.
Can I ask you guys a question? How many quarterbacks would have thrown 3 picks in the first half against Atlanta? Because he
you
looked
talking
like the
about this
worst
year?
quarterback in football in that game
Who's what game?
against Atlanta, where he threw 3 picks.
I
in the
mean,
first
bro, like it's,
Oh, yeah, that
it's
was
tough to
bad.
say because Atlanta's defense is so hit or miss because of how they play. Like they
Yeah.
really played for turnovers. You know what I mean? Like,
But also,
don't
I'll
know.
give that one, like Jawan was just so fucking slow on one of them. Like, of course,
Yeah.
it was
yeah,
quick. The
yeah.
Pearsall one, he was late. He should have ran.
My
Yeah.
the biggest
go
thing with Purdy is he just doesn't, dude. He doesn't have NFL arm strength, and like you can only play this game. Like, I hate when people compare him to Drew Brees, bro. Drew Brees had zip within 25 yards. Like the ball got there fast as fuck. Purdy's float, bro. The dude throws a slant and it floats and it hovers. Like, it's not NFL level arm strength.
They
Like,
said he
it's
has the
just
most
not.
catchable ball in the league.
Yeah, I could
Easy,
catch it. It's that fucking soft. Like, it's that easy to catch. Like, that's why Casey actually might not be a bad pick. He'll get absolutely obliterated over the middle, but he'll be able to catch it.
You bring up
Dude,
the
he does not
draft.
catch, though.
You bring up the draft. It's combine week. Is there any players you guys are looking at for this week's combine? I feel like
A left
combine. I
tackle
learn
now.
about more players. I learn about more players in the combine.
I'm
That's-
looking at a left tackle. at
I'm
this
interested
point.
on Monroe Freeling now because if they get rid of Trent, that kind of
I like Freeling.
that kind of seems like the guy they'd replace him with. Like,
I'm looking
big-ass
at KC.
motherfucker, you know, yeah, like Caden Proctor has more problems and might have to play guard. Monroe Freeling kind of has similar upside to Proctor and less like,
You know what's
misses.
funny is I feel like, so I'm gonna say this because usually, like, when people mock a specific player that I didn't think would go to a team and they mock him over and over and over to a team, that means they're seeing or hearing something that we're not as fans. And I have seen consistent mocks of Kenyon Sadiq going to the Niners. Like, everyone,
And I
seems to
wouldn't
think
mind
they're
that.
going Kenyon
And
Sadiq.
again, I would not mind that, dude. There's been so many freaking drafts recently where we
Yeah,
where we pick these not random ass players, but like last year, I wanted James Pierce or Jalen Walker. When we picked Mike Kell, I was like, you know what? Fine. I wanted those two. This year, pick the best player available and go. If Kenyon Sadiq is there, I don't give a shit. Pick him. So then guess what? You don't got to rush back George Kittle because Kenyon Sadiq is there. Kittle, take your
And he
freaking
can-
time.
And
Like,
he
Or
can
you
take
can
it
just get
learn
rid of
under
him.
Kittle. He can learn
or
under
he can
Kittle.
hit over
Or
the
you can
middle,
just get
like
rid of
Tyler
him.
said. Like Kenyon
Yeah.
Sadiq can take the hits over the middle because he's
Yeah.
big.
I mean, and just the thing is too, the Niners have always drafted tight ends like later.
Yeah.
And if you have a chance to be at 27 and get the #1 tight end prospect in the entire draft, and
Do it.
John
especially
Lynch won't take that shit, and he'll
He
get
doesn't
a
have the
receiver
balls
from
to
Rutgers,
take
baby.
Kenny
I don't,
Sadiq,
dude. I
bro.
don't think so because Sadiq is a game changer. Like he's a tight end that you can line up as a receiver. Like he's a freak
Yeah.
athlete.
That
He's
would
a
help
freak
Kyle.
athlete with the freak measurables. Like his body's insane. He's strong as shit. Like
But that's
he's a
what I'm
player
saying.
that
That's
Kyle would love. Kyle would be
that's-
salivating to develop.
That's
a
the
player like
exact
him.
player
Yeah.
they skip over for some random.
I don't think
fuck
so. I don't
out
think
of-
they
the
would
guy
skip
they
over.
want. The guy they want is Omar Cooper Jr., but I actually think Omar Cooper Jr. is going to go.
He's rising.
He's going to go higher than 27. I feel like I think the
Yeah.
Bills would take him. I think Pittsburgh might take him.
The only
He's
way
fucking
that
good.
happens, though, I think, Brandon, is if the Rams go Mekhi Lemon, and there's Tyson's in the top 10, and
You really think the Rams are going to go receiver?
Yeah.
dude,
For sure.
think how sick
For
the
sure.
Rams would be if they had Devontae, Puka, and Mekhi Lemon. That
They
would
would
be
be-
the
they're-
grossest, like,
literally
trio
give
of
them
all
the
We'll
time.
have no
Bowl cut out.
DBs though. That's the problem.
No, yeah, that's what
Of
I'm
course
saying,
they
man.
wouldn't.
Like,
Of course they wouldn't. But they went against Seattle with that same mentality. Like, hey, we're just gonna outscore you. Like it is what
and
it
they
is.
didn't.
They should have won that game. The Rams were the best
They
team in the
should have
NFL last
won.
year.
They should have won both of those fucking. games.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't think it moves anything for them. Their offense wasn't a problem. They didn't have an issue scoring. It wasn't like, oh man, if they had another great receiver, they would have won. Like I think they have to go DB.
Who do
I
you
think
think
if
they
went
go?
receiver, they
Yeah.
Who do you think they
They're gonna go
go?
McCoy.
First
They're gonna
round.
go McCoy or Delane.
Yeah. If they
But
go
don't you
receiver,
think,
they
Brandon,
are
you could get Delane
trolling.
at their second first round pick? Like I don't think they have to get him
Fuck
at
no.
what is it,
I think
16?
he's gonna go 11th to Miami. Delane.
And they have 16 and 20,
Bro, Delane's
So they have 13.
disgusting.
The Rams. They have 13.
13 and 28 or 29.
20. Yeah, but they'll take Simpson with that.
And
second
I'll
pick.
say this, bro. A lot of the corners coming out of the draft lately have been fucking game changers in the first round. A lot of these first round
Safety.
corners have been legit. So
Yeah.
if they go Mekhi Lemon over like Delane or McCoy, they are absolutely trolling.
Dude,
Those are
Delane was
good
so
safeties,
good at
too.
LSU, and he had to like carry
Yeah,
them.
Delane's
because,
good.
Dude,
Yeah,
Nussmeier was
Delane's
so ass last year,
gross.
and he had to
Right
carry
now-
LSU.
Right now, February 24th, who do you guys think the Niners are drafting? Like, if to pick a player right now, John Lynch is
Mm,
the guys walking up
I
to the
think-
podium picking who.
I
I
think
think
it would
it
be
fully
Kenyon Sta-
depends.
I
how
think
it-
it'd be
how it
Kenyon
lines up.
Sadiq or a receiver. I
It
don't think
depends what they
Trent,
do in free agency, but like
that could
if
be a
they
big
don't
thing
sign
too.
an edge
I want
rusher-
the Niners. I want the Niners to get a guy like Alec Pierce or a wide receiver in free agency that's actually
That's
like,
not going to
capable.
happen. They're not spending $100 million on a wide receiver in free.
I
agency. They're not
guarantee
doing
you
it.
No,
that
no,
first round
Not
pick
doing
is going to be a receiver tight end. It's not anything
gonna
else.
be
It doesn't
Omar
matter.
KC?
Cooper or Casey probably. It'll be one of those two guys.
Or
But the
Kenyon.
thing is-
Or Kenyon. Don't count
I
him
think-
out. I'm
I
serious.
think
Don't
if
count out
Kenyon's-
Kenyon.
I
I'm
think
serious.
if Kenyon's within 5 picks of the Niners, they'll trade up and get him.
I think the
No,
only
no,
team that
I don't
takes
think they'll have
Kenyon-
to. I seriously don't think they have to.
Well, the
That was
Nick,
the
Eagles
there's
might
gonna
first
be
take
time-
him at
one-
23.
That's
Nick,
so. That's what I'm saying. When I was looking at the draft order, the only team that I
Eagles.
think has a chance of taking him is the Eagles. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
Everybody
why I
else, I
said-
don't
That's
think
why
anybody
I
else
said if
takes
they
him.
make it to 22, I think Niners are jumping. the
I
Eagles
wouldn't-
taking him.
I wouldn't count out Zion Young there. They like
you.
Zion
You
Young.
like Zion Young?
I think he's really good, but he kind of fits the Robert Saleh defense. I don't know if he fits Raheem Morris. They might consider Emmanuel McNeil Warren because he kind of fits ball hawk safety like
For
Raheem
sure.
Morris.
I saw the Niners also. Someone mocked Lee Hunter. What do you guys think about Lee Hunter? I don't want
like
to.
Lee Hunter.
Lee
I
Hunter's
fuck with
sick.
Lee Hunter.
Lee Hunter's
He's a
sick.
baller,
Dude, he's
bro.
good. I
That
just don't want
D-line,
to
dude. No one would run the football in
Yeah.
the 49ers if they had Collins West.
But I feel like we don't need. We need a guy that's like a. We need an edge, like a guy that has some
Yeah, but
edge.
what
Telling
wins
you
football
guys,
games?
it's
Trench
going
play, bro.
offense. It's
Trench
going
play.
offense.
I think
I
it's
love
going
the O-line,
offense as
though.
well. I think it's going
I
offense.
don't think Kyle's signing up.
I mean, we'll know
First
30
round
minutes
pick.
before the pick because Jed will just have a tweet queued up.
Yeah,
Well,
That's
Also-
true. He's gonna be like, no, it's gonna be like,
I'm
it's
sick
gonna
and
be
tired of-
Casey. It's gonna be Casey Concepcion. He's like, y'all wanted speed. Here it is. It's gonna be something like that. It's
I'm
gonna be.
cool with that pick, bro. I just don't want to
Yeah.
bum. Like I'm sick and tired of drafting bums, bro. Like,
Yeah, I
Michael
want
Williams
someone-
is,
I
one
don't
of the
care-
worst picks of all time at pick.
Yeah,
11.
I don't care if he's a bust, right? Like, say they draft KC and he is just dog shit. That's fine. You at least
Yeah.
tried. You took a swing at a kid that had a ton of talent and a ton of upside. Like, I
Yeah.
don't care, and that's why I don't blame them for the Trey Lance pick. I don't I
Mhm.
don't mind home run swings. If they don't work out,
Yeah.
that sucks. But at least the intention
At least you're
was
trying.
really good. Yeah,
But that's how
Like-
teams win Super Bowls, the home run swings, like the
Yes,
Rams, like Les Snead.
exactly. Like if
Yeah.
like everyone wants to give him
Darnold,
shit
you
because
could
Trey
say,
Lance
was a
didn't
home
work
run
out.
swing.
But
I
what
mean-
if what if Trey Lance didn't get hurt and he ended up being a
As much as
fucking animal?
as much as
Like,
I loved Ayuk too, imagine if they don't go Kinlaw and Ayuk and they just go CD Lamb. We
Or
win a
Justin
Super Bowl for
Jefferson.
free, or Justin
Yeah.
Jefferson, exactly. But we
Well,
win.
I
a
don't
Or
know if they
both.
win a
for
Super Bowl
free.
though, because the thing is their line was still a problem against Chris.
oh,
Jones.
dude, if they had
For
CD or
sure, but
Justin,
CD
yeah,
or
they
JJ,
get the
dude,
separation they couldn't
win
get
for
against
free.
Kansas
They
City.
win for
The
free.
problem is we all are in agreement here. I don't think they win a Super Bowl until Brock. They need to have a quarterback on a rookie contract or a cheap deal. That's the only way they can win a Super Bowl.
Dude, we saw that this year. That's the blueprint the Seahawks laid
Yes.
out. Is you need a freaking
Or the
quarterback. that's on a
Patriots.
contract.
It's the
Rookie
blueprint the Niners laid out.
Yeah.
It's the blueprint the Niners laid out and strayed from. They
I mean,
had
how-
a
Yeah.
fucking incredible team.
I'll say it like
Yeah, no, I
this,
agree.
and I'm not trying to be a Brock Purdy hater, but like, how many quarterbacks would you be fine going into a season paying 50+ million? I only can count 3. I wouldn't
Yeah.
even be fine with Burrow, honestly, at 50+ million. I would
Really?
say-
Okay,
Dude,
at his
I'm such a
injury
Burrow
rate, yes.
guy.
I
I
like
love him, but
Burrow,
the thing is
but-
what are
I'm
his
such
stats
a
without
Burrow
Jamar and T? You know what I mean? Like, he's not.
Oh,
great.
I
get
you
it.
can say that
I
about
get it.
anybody.
my
but,
biggest
like-
thing is just his injury. Like, okay, 50
Yeah.
million, I would pay. So I would do obviously Mahomes.
Josh
You know
Allen.
he's because he's had a shit year. Josh Allen, Justin Herbert.
Dude,
How
I'm
about
not. I'm not.
I'm not a Herbert guy, bro.
guy.
I'm not a
He's
Herbert
one of
guy
the
either.
biggest
Herbert's a
moments.
god.
Talent-wise, he's
Herbert's
great.
fucking a beast. Bro, he's
Well, yeah,
playing in a Greg
talent-wise-
Roman offense with a bottom 1 offensive line every year. And
Okay, let's
has
see when Slater. I guarantee he's going to choke again when Slater and Alter back.
no
I
way.
guarantee you.
No,
I
Bro,
will, I
when
will-
they were both healthy, the like 3 games this year, Herbert was like, "Holy shit, this guy's the best quarterback in
I'll
the NFL."
tell you what's going to happen with Mike McDaniel. They're going to win 14 games and lose in the first round in the divisional round.
If
after
their
they're done.
offensive line is healthy, Justin Herbert will go to a Super Bowl. Swear to God.
He might.
I wonder.
mean,
like, we
Harbaugh's
gotta
a
do
great
a
coach.
stream. We gotta
This
do a
dude-
stream going into the year about like projected wins.
I
totals
would
for each
give
team.
You do that.
Justin Herbert, if I was the Niners, I would give Justin Herbert a blank fucking check and say, "Fill it out, baby. We will do anything you want." I would
See, I'm
kiss
not.
his feet. Like I'd pay him, Allen, Mahomes.
Allen's the only person I would.
If
do
I
that
could
for.
guarantee
And Mahomes.
Burrow's health, I would do.
Jackson
Burrow?
too.
I wouldn't pay Lamar Jackson.
I wouldn't
not
pay
at
Lamar
Kyle
Jackson that
Allen,
much.
But like
I think
most
I
teams-
wouldn't pay Lamar Jackson in any offense. I think he is absolutely not that great. If he can't,
I actually think Lamar Jackson's overrated.
Yeah, same here.
The guy
I'm
literally
not-
like
You pay Stafford 1 year, 50 million.
no.
no. I
Dude,
think
I don't know. That's because that is a player, Brandon, in Kyle's offense that could get it done. I mean, he's
Lamar
Yeah, bro, like,
Jackson,
win a
I don't-
Super Bowl. If they have the balls to trade for
Yeah.
Stafford a few years ago, they win a Super Bowl, maybe 2.
Yeah.
Well, they tried, but they went to
Yeah,
bed.
but they're cheap, bro. They're
No.
fucking cheap.
I
Farag
mean,
is
to
like
be
the
fair, that was
Okay,
a sus.
I'm gonna give a really hot take. Like we're gonna say Stafford, right? I'll give one more that you guys are probably gonna hate, but I actually think would be lethal in a Kyle offense, and I dead ass with Dak.
Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
think Dak would
Dak
have
is
3 rings
incredible,
if he
bro.
was our quarterback.
Yeah.
I think Dak would
Incredible.
legitimately have. He is every time they post his pocket stats. This dude is lethal.
Wait.
from the
Hear me out.
pocket.
Hear me out on this one. Would you guys take Kyler Murray on a Sam Darnold contract?
No, I'm tired of short
Fuck
quarterbacks.
no. And you know why?
I'm tired of
It's
short
why?
quarterbacks, bro.
It's not because he's a bad athlete. He's just stupid. He doesn't know how to read defense.
Kyler Murray is dumb.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he can't
Like-
see over the line. I don't want a smaller.
Okay,
quarterback.
actually,
Yeah.
I'll say this: if
Quarterback.
I could dump Purdy's contract and get,
You don't want the
Kyler's,
garden
sure.
gnome? You don't want
But
the
dude,
garden
he's
gnome?
so fucking small. Holy hell!
Last thing, free agency. Who do you guys want? Is there anyone on your guys' list that you want the Niners to get? Mine.
There's a
Tyler
lot.
Tyler Linderbaum is
Elijah
the one that I'd really want, but I think that's going to happen? No. I think we're going to go Mike Evans, and
Dude, I
I'm not-
love Tyler Linderbaum, but I'd rather have Coogan on a rookie deal. Like that ass. I
Yeah,
love
bro,
Coogan. I'm a
He's
huge
I
Coogan
have-
fan.
He's gonna go round
Yeah.
3, bro. He's gonna.
I have
I
a
love him.
gnarly shopping list in free agency if I had control of this cap space, bro. I would be signing. I'd sign Shaheed. I'd be his highest bidder. I would sign Shaheed. I would bring in.
I'm not
fucking-
paying 15 million for a guy who makes 1 catch a game.
I'm paying 15 million for a guy that makes
He's
a
gonna throw
hand.
the ball downfield, Tyler.
You don't
Shaheed.
need him to, bro. He can run end arounds. He can run the screens Kyle loves.
Bro,
Like,
you're
that's-
paying 15 million for a punt
Yes,
returner.
That's
No shot.
fine.
No shot.
Yes, and
Give me Sky Moore.
and your end around guy and all this. I would trade Brock Purdy. I would sign Travis Etienne. I'd also be his highest bidder. I
Bro.
would sign David
dude.
I would
So
sign
Tyler,
David
you're
Njoku.
basically playing Madden.
No, I'm not, bro, because Travis Etienne's not going to be that crazy expensive. What I would do is realistically, I would get rid of Christian McCaffrey. I'd be Travis Etienne's highest bidder. I would sign Njoku on like a 1 or 2 high money deal. I would then sign Shaheed, and then I'd sign one of the safeties. Literally any of these.
Respectfully, Tyler, I
wouldn't.
wouldn't sign a single one of those players.
You guys are drunk. You guys are drunk.
Not a single one.
Dude, no fucking way.
You guys
No
are
fucking-
drunk.
No fucking way. I would
No,
sign
it's
Elijah
all
Vera
those
Tucker.
players-
No.
listen.
Basically, what Nick is saying, Tyler, is you're a
Bro,
terrible
they're
ass-
about
Every
to
single-
sign Joe. I would pay Shaheed $15 million over Jawan Jennings 20. I would pay Shaheed $15 million over Sky Moore for
but
10.
all of those people that you're mentioning are like a one player away Super Bowl team. Like we're so
No,
far away.
that's why you sign
mentioned
a
every
handful
single
of 'em.
position.
That's why you sign a lot of them. You have the space.
So based on what you're saying, we've already done that. Sign a handful of them. We had Kittle, we had Fred, we had all these top level players. We didn't have depth, and we couldn't get it done anyways. So why were we going to do that? Run it back with shittier players than what we had with our core.
What Shaheed is a better receiver than anyone we had this year. Anyone?
No.
Yeah, this year.
Yes.
No,
I think Ricky
I
Pearsall's
would.
better than Sheed.
Yeah, I
Shaheed
think, yeah.
Pearsall didn't play. Shaheed's automatically better.
PCL injury.
Yeah, he had a PCL injury, he had a hamstring injury, he had a fingernail injury. He's gonna have one next year. Shaheed's better. Like the best ability is availability.
Yeah, look what
Shaheed
Terry
played.
said. Too many Snickers don't make a full bar. Damn right.
That's why I'm grabbing a shitload of mini Snickers. I don't. I'm grabbing 2. I'm grabbing a handful. I'm grabbing a safety. I'm grabbing depth at corner. I'm grabbing vets at safety, vets at corner, vet at D line. I'm grabbing Travis Etienne to take the reins from Christian McCaffrey.
I'm not an
Too
Etienne
goddamn
guy.
old. And then I'm
Etienne
grabbing
against us looks so good, though. I loved him when he played against the Niners this year. I was like, dude, this guy's so fast.
Etienne
Dude,
in
he's
Kyle's
a screen
offense.
merchant, dude. He's a
Etienne
screen
in
merchant.
Kyle's offense would be godlike.
Yeah, I would just sign Elijah Vera Tucker, but I'm about to throw up, so I'm gonna hop off the stream. I'm
Okay.
feeling really sick right now.
See
It wasn't
you,
because of Tyler's take. I was almost about to throw up for the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, just disguise it. It's all good. bro.
The stress of the 49ers offseason just makes me want to fucking gag. Dude.
Yo, Leon, I don't know what happened on Sunday.
get
My
it,
Sunday
bro.
was awesome.
Free bird.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Maj. The United States beat Canada in the gold
ass.
medal game.
But he was not built to
They absolutely dominated
Nick,
them for the
Nick,
entirety
no,
of the
I know,
game.
No,
Nick, your
belt
balls
ass.
were
Took him
sweating
behind
that
the wood
whole
check.
game. Your balls, okay, listen. I'll give you guys this. Listen, you guys won. Congratulations. But I knew you guys were nervous. We were dicking you guys down that whole game.
Butt wasn't puckered
Dicking
at
us
all
down.
when you
How
got
was
Daddy
that?
Hellbuck in that, buddy.
Wait,
My
what was
butt
the
wasn't
final
puckered
score
once.
of the game? Was it like 7-6 or something? Because if I was getting dicked down, I
Yeah,
expected
Daddy
more than one
Hellbuck
goal.
was just in that,
Like,
dude.
Minnan
just
couldn't
putting
even
in
hit.
work.
He couldn't make a shot.
Dude,
from-
why did this guy have to bring it?
Yeah, McKinnon can't hit a fucking wide open net, dude.
McDavid's
Taves
a
can't
joker.
even score because Hellbuck
Yeah, McDavid
is
is
a
the
better
best
goalie than
loser
Binnington.
in hockey history. Greatest loser in hockey history, bro.
He's
Give it
Josh
up for the-
Allen.
for the silver superstar.
No,
Tom
Brandon, he's
Brady.
not Josh Allen. I don't give a crap what anyone says. McDavid's better at his sport than Josh
No,
Allen.
yeah, he's Jim Kelly. He always makes it to the championship. He just loses it.
Yeah,
every time.
like Chuck said, always a bridesmaid, never a bride.
Yeah.
I got
the
the
bride.
Hey,
Panthers.
Kachuk too. Kachuk and his brother, they literally didn't
Oh.
do shit in the final.
Yeah,
What are you
but
talking
they have
about?
balls and they step up when it matters.
Yeah, 100%. They're throwing bodies
Brady
into the
Kachuk,
boards.
Brady
They're- dude,
Kachuk, Brady
Matthew
Kachuk looks like my
Tkachuk-
fist. Brady
No,
Kachuk literally
Matthews
looks like my
literally
fist.
scored the game-winning goal and took Tate
Bro,
McRae
Matthew
for Canada.
Tkachuk-
I watched a
100%,
miracle. I watched a
100%.
miracle after
Canada's
that
number
game
one
because I was
rocket.
so inspired. And I was like, yeah, I love that we beat the Russians and
Sources
Canadians.
are
their
telling
own
me
sports.
Vermont has taken control of maple syrup production as
Mhm.
well,
Oh,
meaning
wow,
Canada
wow.
has
Like
nothing
this is what
over
I'm
the
saying, bro. Like,
Breaking news.
If you guys just became the 51st state, you would have had gold
guys are
this
so
year.
This is your first gold medal in 46 years. years.
Yeah, but the NHL players, have only
Yeah,
played 3
but
times.
look what happened. Okay, the last time U.S. won it, what happened to Russia? They were never dominant in hockey again. We're
can't even-
Actually,
regime
they got
enders.
banned from the Olympics.
Yeah, we're
'cause they
regime
cheat,
enders.
bro.
We're
fucking
regime enders. So guess what, Maj? Canada ain't never winning shit again. We're
I
regime
can't wait
enders.
until 4 years, 2030, when we beat you
Yeah.
guys. I can't wait.
We're gonna beat
Yeah.
Canada. Dude, we're
Yeah.
gonna have so many good players.
We're gonna
still.
beat the brakes off you. Fool. You won't have.
We're gonna have
Fitzgerald-
so many good players. Landon Dupont. You guys put
Bro,
him
at that point,
guys
Connor
put him on
McDavid's gonna
Rollins.
retire after
The
his third
jokester,
Stanley Cup
Celebrini, the guy who
loss.
couldn't make a fucking shot in the gold medal game.
Celebrity's so oh my god. You
Yeah.
guys are rage
He's a
baiting. Get
problem.
the hell
You'll
out of
have,
here.
you'll have no Crosby. You'll have a dejected McDavid crying.
And you'll have
after
Gavin
another Stanley
McKenna, and
Cup
you'll have to
joke.
hope that he's not knocking anybody else out in a bar.
And we'll have the demon, the better player in the draft, Jack Eichel. We'll have,
The goat, by the
We'll
way,
have
Stanley Cup and a
Austin
gold medal,
Matthews.
baby.
Vegas legend Jack Eichel.
Right here. Yep, right here. Put her here,
Austin
boys.
Matthews just being a
Put her here,
demon
boys.
per usual, showing Connor McDavid like, yo,
Dude,
bro, if you wanna
Austin
win, this is how you
Matthews
do it.
Didn't do shit. He didn't do
Oh,
shit.
Matthews
yeah.
is
What are you
your- is
talking
your- is
about?
Your country's best player.
In that final,
Team.
I honestly didn't see Austin Matthews once.
He
Austin
said
Matthews
Austin
is a better
Matthews is your
player than Connor
country's
McDavid.
best player,
Yeah.
and he's American.
He's
Bro,
American.
that's
and he's Canada's
crazy.
best player, bro.
Canada's just the second place,
Dude,
bro.
McDavid is the best
Series.
player in the NHL. Stop
And Trudeau,
talking.
Trudeau is literally dating Katy Perry now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not even our
Trudeau-
prime minister. He's not our prime minister.
Everyone
Yeah.
hates Trudeau.
Yeah, he's the worst.
He might.
I
he's
mean,
like
well, you know what, Maj? You could take solace because soon your prime minister is going to be Trump when you're the 51st state. So.
is he winning the 28 elections? He's gonna rig the votes. He's gonna win.
You guys are going to be the 51st state, and then you can be like, we won gold in 2026, bro.
And we're gonna
Yeah.
make Iceland the 52nd state, and then you can have a.
The thing
cold
about the
friend.
states that's annoying too is they're still celebrating. Like, dude, the NHL literally starts tomorrow and they're still celebrating. What a bunch
Yeah,
of
guess what? Because Connor
one cares
McDavid's
about
still
the NHL,
crying, bro. Ain't no one care about the NHL. The Oilers going to
We all know it's gonna be Panthers Oilers again, anyways, bro. There's no fucking.
And then,
point.
yeah, the Oilers are going to go down to Game 7 after a crazy comeback, and then McDavid's going to run out of gas just like he did in the gold medal game. You
How
know?
many goals did McDavid have in the gold medal game, guys? I don't remember.
I believe it's a goose egg.
Yep, every big game.
Crazy? Isn't it crazy that McDavid needed Celebrini to score like the
Dude,
most
he
goals in
won-
the
he had the
tournament
most
because he
points in
couldn't
the
do
whole
shit?
Dude, imagine this too. Imagine this.
He needed Draisaitl to even make it to the fucking Stanley.
Imagine
Yeah.
this too. An entire country called
He's getting
Canada,
carried by
As a-
Draisaitl
hey,
his entire career.
an entire
Yeah.
country called Canada hasn't won a Stanley Cup either in like 27 years.
You think Colton Confessions is bad? I'm
this guy
rage
just did
baiting like
Draisaitl.
times
This
10
guy
right
just
now.
did Draisaitl's been carrying McDavid. No, it's the other way around.
Bro, Connor
Let's make a
McDavid,
TikTok saying McDavid's the biggest loser of this generation.
he is.
Draisaitl
Bro,
carried him.
McDavid literally needed a sophomore 19-year-old to carry him through the Olympics, and he still couldn't get it done.
McDavid broke the
Crazy.
record for the most points in the
Celebrini's
Olympics. What
going
are
to
you
be better
talking
than
about?
McDavid within a year.
Oh,
Oh, for
easily.
sure.
So is Bedard. Bedard's already better than McDavid. Like,
Bedard's
that's the
a baller.
craziest thing.
You guys still couldn't.
Dude, McDavid's gonna have to make Tkachuk his best man in the wedding to try and break.
Buddy,
the curse, bro.
Bedard didn't even make Team Canada. What are you talking
Honestly,
about?
honestly, Connor McDavid might join Team US just so he could win something for once. Like, honestly, he might be like,
reminds me
I'm
of
so
20
desperate to
This
win.
reminds
Like,
me of
I need-
2016 when LeBron blocked the
Yeah.
Iguodala
Yeah.
shot. Like,
Yeah.
the super team.
Or
America.
McDavid's gonna wait for his Oilers contract to run out, and then he's gonna go to Vegas so he can finally win a cup.
or he'll go to the
Dude,
Anaheim.
he's going to go to
Ducks so he can
Cleveland.
finally
There's
win a
nothing more
cup,
American
maybe.
than Cleveland. I don't even know if they have an NHL team, but he's going.
Bro, yeah, I can't wait for Connor McDavid to lead because he couldn't win like Gretzky.
You know what's sad? I'm a
What a
Ducks fan.
bum.
How sad is that?
What do you mean? I'm a Ducks
Ducks
fan.
are
That's a
actually
great
fun to
thing.
watch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Ducks are
fun to
awesome.
watch.
Don't,
Dude, we've
don't
been
be
asked
sad.
for years, though.
For sure,
We're
but you're on
actually
the
good
come up.
this
You're on the
Asked
come
for
up.
Celebrini?
Bro, we're
No,
actually
no, no, no.
starting to
You guys
pop
lost.
off.
You guys lost. You guys lost the
Lottery. Just like the
yeah.
Angels.
Yeah.
My Angels fucking suck. dude.
Bro, the Ducks.
Dude,
are,
the Angels. That is the most piss franchise.
Yeah,
of
they're
all
the Browns
time.
of baseball.
Like, how do you
Yeah.
have Otani and Trout and you don't make it anywhere? Like, that is
Yeah,
embarrassing.
they didn't even win
Yeah,
a playoff
Artie
game. They're
Moreno.
kind of like the Canada of baseball. Like they just can't win.
The Angels, yeah, no one.
Yeah.
By the way, it's sad because they actually have a really nice
You know what?
Orange County.
Muzz, you had the audacity to wear a shirt that says Sunday on it, and you didn't want us to bring it up?
Dude,
yeah, I
you
do
hate
actually.
Canada so much, Maj, that you're rooting for an American 49ers team
Yeah.
instead of a Canadian football team.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what I've
Damn.
seen? I've seen videos of like Canada doesn't even have any Super Bowls. Like you guys,
Yeah, it's so
They
good,
don't.
bro. Canada's
They have
never won a
Curtis
Super
York's
Bowl.
brother.
They choked the World Series. Ain't winning a gold medal.
I kind of wish they won the World Series.
It
honestly,
is
because I
crazy
hate
too
fucking
because
Dodgers.
the U.S. officially owns hockey. They won in women's and men's. And we are literally destroyed it. Like hockey
Americans
is
are the
ours.
best athletes in the world, bro. If we put
America's
our
the
mind to
best
it-
country in the world. America's the best hockey players in the world.
Dude, we win the World Cup if we
basketball.
put resources and made our football players play soccer, bro. We'd
know.
win like 10
Bro,
World Cups.
that's
too.
what's crazy is Maj's country's national treasure sport. Their best athletes play hockey. You're looking at our like 8th string athletes, like if that, like
It must
and
be
we
the maple
still
syrup,
are
bro.
better.
Food
We're
or something.
still
They're-
better.
they're
Americans are
inferior. They're good singers though. They have Justin Bieber, Drake, Tate McRae.
Honestly,
Yep.
maybe
they got some
Justin
music.
on Team Canada. He could probably compete with Connor McDavid.
He'd be better than
Both ass.
McDavid.
Yeah.
I feel bad
definitely
for
make the
David's
team.
wife. Imagine being around that level of a
How
choker
did this
every
turn
day.
into this? How
Honestly,
did
it
this
is
turn
kind
into
of
this?
crazy because like the bench warmers on the U.S. probably could start on Team Canada. Like that's the
Oh,
craziest.
Clayton Keller. Clayton Keller is
Literally
making his
good.
line. Uh-huh.
Dude, poor mom's gonna have a heart
You
attack.
dominated
bro.
that whole game. You guys are lucky. Lucky. I
Bro.
don't give a shit. You guys are lucky. I don't give a
I'm
shit.
going to be honest. Dustin Brown could probably come out of retirement like 45 and
Bro,
start on Team Canada. They're
You
so
guys
bad,
should have lost to Czechia. Okay.
bro.
Okay.
You guys
I mean,
should
let's be
give
honest
Gretzky a call. The only Canadian that knows how to win.
Listen, we'll be here in 2030, and I cannot wait when we just absolutely.
When you lose again.
When you lose again?
No. You guys are dissing McDavid. McDavid didn't have the chance like McKinnon when McKinnon literally was
McSilver?
right in front of the net.
Mick
It was
second
McKinnon's fault that
place.
we lost.
Bro's in so much moose. He's talking about 4 years from now.
Yeah,
Like, just
come
just
on,
hang it
bro.
up, buddy.
No.
Just hang it
You
up.
know what? This
Connor
Olympics
Mick
was-
second place
this
is
Olympics was-
he's
This
vibing.
Olympics was last. It was this past Sunday. That's in the past, Tyler. It's the future now. We got to worry about the future.
Well, the 2026 gold medalists in hockey are the United States of America, the greatest country, greatest hockey players, greatest football players, greatest basketball players, greatest baseball players
Thank you guys for watching.
in the world.
I don't
Greatest
I don't
OnlyFans
think
creators.
Canada having a Texas. I don't think they have the state of Texas. They don't have one. They don't have a Cleveland, Ohio.
You know what's crazy is honestly, like I'll say this: Texas is probably a better sport country than Canada too. If you just had the state of Texas play Canada in every sport, they'd probably win every single one. You
I don't
guys
know
have
about
to
hockey.
cheat at curling, bro. You have to cheat at curling to win.
They did cheat in curling, the Canadians. Holy shit. I thought Canadians don't cheat. They're all nice.
I don't think we cheated.
Yeah,
That's
me either.
crazy.
All right. On that note,
Yeah. On that note,
Wait, Maj, can you sign us off by singing the U.S. national anthem real quick, please?
oh,
say,
can
can
you see? Okay, first episode. Thank you guys for coming. Follow Tyler, Nick, Brandon. Make sure you guys drop a like, comment, subscribe.
Make sure to
Peace out.
comment about Canada being bad.
Canada clears. Canada clears. Canada clears.